All right, hockey fans, here we are. We are at the Ice Castle in Pennsylvania, somewhere close enough to Pittsburgh for me to say I'm going to Pittsburgh this weekend. In this first game of this Premier Ice Prospects Tournament, the Labor Day Girls Fest, we have the visiting team in the blue sweaters, the Florida Atlantics or Alliance. Was it Florida Alliance versus the home team in the red, white, and blue, the Rochester Junior Americans. And that faceoff is won by the Alliance. They take that puck in over the blue line. That's the report. Report pops this back over, goes over to the point. Addison Amsbury. Amsbury sends that into the slot. That gets cleared out to the corner by the Americans, and they immediately ice this puck. So 18 seconds in, and we've got our first whistle, and it is an icing. That'll bring the faceoff all the way back down to the Rochester end of the rink. Olivia Wilson in goal for Rochester, and for the Florida Alliance, number 88, Aviana Courtright. Face off to the left side of Olivia. Looks like Nadia Wozniak taking the draw for the Rochester Americans. Face off won by the Florida Alliance. They try to move that puck forward. Gets grabbed along the boards by Rochester. Not able to send that out. Goes back behind the net. Collected at the corner by Sydney Muncie of the Florida Alliance. Now turned over, and Wozniak has it along the boards. Pops out into middle report. Is that Rappaport? Or Precourt? Precourt. Trying to pull that puck in, and she does. Holds onto it, takes that puck into the corner. Sent towards the goal, gets blocked out in front, and that gets collected by Olivia Wilson. She's going to hold on to that for the faceoff. Face off to the left side of Wilson. Comes back out to the center point position. That gets missed at the blue line by Gunther. Rochester trying to take advantage of that turnover. Dina Cola not able to hold it. Puck gets sent across the zone. Picked up on the far side by Olivia Cyril. Cyril sends this in behind the net. Sent around by Florida. Picked up near side Daniela Rodanovich. And she sends this back around to the opposite corner. Held in at the point position, sent in towards the middle. Estelle down, gets a piece of it. Loses it, goes over to the corner. Now back up along the side. Estelle in the middle. Oh, she turns, not able to grab that puck. She needs to use her skate to kick that puck over to the stick, perhaps. I don't know. I would have fallen down if it was me. That's why I don't play. I just talk. Another pass to the skates of Estelle, not to a stick. Tape to tape is preferred. Picking this puck up, though, Avery Whitney. Whitney in, shot goes over the goal. Back behind the net, sent up at the point for McBride. McBride fired this in. This gets blocked. McBride collects this. Sends this over to the far side. Snapped in at the goal, and that gets goggled up by Aviana Courtright. Let's see what we're able to collect on this replay here. Puck gets sent in. There you can see it gets blocked, then picked up, sent across, point to point, and then fired in for Courtright to pick that puck up. Nice play, nice movement across the zone by the defense of the Rochester Junior Americans. Here's the face-off. Americans driving this puck into the corner, getting to work now, fighting for that puck. Peyton Baldwin moves this puck out, drifting back to pick it up. Sydney Goodrich. Goodrich sends this back behind the goal. Sent around on the near side. Here comes a Florida Alliance. They send that down. That gets tipped. Icing is waved off. Rochester, overskates that puck, and that's going to get gobbled up by Olivia Wilson. She doesn't like it when that puck touches the blue area of her crease. Face off to the right side of Wilson. Rochester wins this draw, sends this over against the board, stepping up Addison Amsbury for Florida, not able to keep that puck, turns it over to Wozniak. Here comes the Woz over the blue line into the offensive end, looking shot. Sends this across the top of the paint. Nobody there to drive that puck in, and it gets returned all the way back out and around. And it's going to be an icing, and that'll bring the face-off back down by Aviana Courtright's end of the rink. Shout out to my sponsors. They're here somewhere. Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street next to the Dollar General in Pulaski. Power Play Sports, the exit 47 or the old exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, exterior cleaning 315.com, and Glory Construction and Services. For all of your new, have it built in his glory. Rochester dumps that puck in, goes into the corner. Slip back out, sent behind the net. Only one to play it there, Samantha Brown of Florida. This puck comes out at the point. Pass over for Kalachi. Emma fires this in. Not able to find the back of the net. Held in at the point by Connie Botto. Botto sends this back in, and it's still in. Grabbing it, Tegan Coyne. Coyne fires that shot. That gets blocked by a sliding Florida Alliance player. I think that might be Stella Gunther. Not sure. Let's see if I can grab her name. I don't have an 11. And Stella, I don't have a number 4, so it's possible that it's her. Loose puck, DiNicola sends this over against the boards. This gets cleared out by Rochester. Hustling back for it is the Rochester defense. Alexia Jackson at the blue line, snaps that puck in, sends this in deep. DiNicola going after it, not going to catch it before Florida turns this puck back out into the neutral zone. Florida, number 8. I don't have an 8. I'll figure this out later. It'll get corrected on game sheet, and I'll have it corrected should we face this team again on Saturday or Sunday. Battle for that puck ensues up along the boards. Sticks flying. There comes the puck. It comes out up along the boards. Everybody's going after it. DiNicola trying to get a piece of it. Pulling away with that puck. Megan Precourt. And that's going to be an offsides as that puck gets stopped at the blue line and players continue sliding over. We are scoreless here in the first period. 10:27 remaining in this opening frame. Face-off goes back for Rochester. Connie Botto picks it up, passes over to Estelle Dallin. Estelle over the center line, going wide left. Estelle loses that puck, grabbed by Emma Avigny of Florida. She turns this out into the neutral zone. She loses it. Baldwin trying to battle for it. Baldwin and Avigny swinging for that puck. Avigny gets this out into the middle, grabbed by Sydney Muncie of Florida Alliance. Sydney sends this over to the far side for Sophia Morton. Morton loses puck, gets snapped back. And that is a Gunther. Stella is number 11. I'll make a note of that in a minute. Still don't know who number 8 is. Wozniak picks that puck up. Wozniak on the far side. Woz getting chased by Samantha Brown. Brown takes out Woz. Woz slides back behind the net. She doesn't have a stick anymore. Kicks this puck around. Nobody there, though. Florida trying to clear it out. Puck gets snapped out in front. Held in at the blue line by Caitlin Becker. Shot fired by Becker, just wide left, off the backboards, chasing that puck down, Tegan Coyne. And here comes Florida trying to turn this puck back. They get this out into the neutral zone. Emma Avigny with it on the far side. Avigny, shot, save made by Olivia Wilson. Rebound comes out, collected by Evie Warner. Here comes Evie on the near side, over the center line. Evie over the blue line, sliding past Amsbury. Evie still with that puck. Amsbury sends her up against the boards. Wozniak over there. Wozniak trying to pick that out at the far corner. Woz back behind the net now. Look, he's got McBride at the point. Nora grabs this puck, sends this all the way over onto the far side for Fanchulo. Fanchulo in a battle, trying to hold that puck in, not able to. It comes out with the Florida Alliance. Puck turned over at the blue line. Nora McBride grabs this, turns this puck back out into the neutral zone, moves this over for Alexia Jackson. Alexia moves in at the hash mark. Alexia chasing this down in, back behind the net, stops short, looking for somebody to pass to, sends this up along the boards. Nobody there at the hash mark. At the point, though, Rochester sending this back forward, turned over to Lauren de Guzman. De Guzman tries to get it out, takes 2 tries, and out it goes. Megan Precourt with it now. Here's Precourt over the blue line. She gets stopped, recovers, has that puck up against the board, sends this out into the middle. Alexia Jackson, only person there. Alexia passes it up to Goodrich. Goodrich, Sydney over the blue line into the O-zone. Sydney has this puck poked away into the corner by Sophia Morton, and she goes after it. Recovers, sends this up along the boards, and Florida turns this puck back out. In the neutral zone, another turnover for Florida. Sydney Goodrich collects this puck, turns, dumps this in, and she's going to go off for her change as the rest of her line changes behind her. Florida trying to make something happen, come out with that puck. There, it's a turnover. Backhand shot, just wide left. Nice move, Abra Whitney. Gunther with this puck sends this back behind her goal to the far side. Grabbed there by girl, I don't know. Sent into the corner by DiNicola of Rochester. Swooped around on the near side. Fanchulo trying to hold it in and sends this back into the corner. Gunther, Florida, trying to pop it back out. Fanchulo battling. Puck gets knocked out and slid out into the neutral zone by Samantha Brown. Brown chasing after it, as is Caitlin Becker. Becker gets to it first, sends this back up along the boards. Now pulling this puck back is number 8. That's Green. Olivia Green is 8, not 17. That's good to know, too. Amesbury snaps this into the corner. There, Fanchulo gives it. Olivia loses puck, comes back. She's battling for it, getting some help from Peyton Baldwin. Out in the middle, Lauren de Guzman screaming for that puck. Finally gets it, does nothing with it. Goes back behind the goal. Fanchulo there. Olivia not able to hold on to that puck. Oh, Daniela Report pulls this out, and that gets grabbed by Avery Whitney, and she's going to ice that puck. She's had about enough of that. 6:22 to go in this first period. We are still scoreless here at the Ice Castle. Face-off 1. Florida, shot fired in by Amesbury, saves made, Olivia Wilson. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Evie Warner almost had it, just deflected before she was able to reach it with her stick. Florida trying for that wraparound. Nothing doing. Puck goes over into the corner. Played there by Emma Avigny. Avigny loses it. Goodberry. Is that Goodberry? Is that a team? Goodrich. Goodrich. I was close. Puck sent out into the neutral zone. Wozniak coming down with it. Wozniak right through the middle. Wozniak to the corner. Centering pass. Save made by Courtright. Aviana Courtright. Puck in the corner now. Coming out, Megan Precourt. Precourt forced left by Wozniak. Up a puck sends this back out into the neutral zone. Stella Gunther there for Florida. Passes puck over to her defense. Sophia Morton gets it, sends it, moves it up into the offensive end. Another turnover, and now moving forward, Sydney Muncie with it. Puck forced towards the corner, sends this up along the boards for Gunther. Gunther at the point, sends this into the middle, and Alexia Jackson takes that puck away for Rochester. Here comes Lexi, sends this puck off the boards into the corner, and we've got a delayed penalty. I think that's going to be a hook against, nope, it's interference. It's an interference call against Florida Alliance. Nice job by Alexia Jackson to draw that penalty. So first penalty of the game, it is Florida Alliance minor penalty number 77, 1 minute 30 seconds for interference, number 77, a minute 30 for interference. Time of that minor penalty, 10:08, and it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Americans win that face-off. Puck comes back to McDonald. Sienna passes over to McBride. McBride moves this up. Now goes into the corner. Coin there, waiting for it. Puck gets centered. There's a shot and a goal! And who scored that goal? I think it's Sienna McDonald. Was Sienna? There's that pass. Comes across McDonald right there in the back door. I missed to see who got the assist. So Rochester Junior Americans power play goal scored by number 20, Sienna McDonald. Second assist by McBride. I don't remember who got the first assist. I couldn't quite see. I'll have to go back and check it out. But time of that Rochester Junior Americans power play goal, 10:21, and they now lead the contest by a score of 1-0. That's shot by Brown. Save Wilson. Rebound goes over onto the far side. Lexi Jackson trying to pull this puck out. Snaps it, gets it out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Sophia Morton, though. She sends it over to Gunther. Gunther sends this up. Rudanovich falls down over the blue line as the puck crosses, so no offsides. Puck turned over back behind the net. Becker sends us over to the corner, picked up by Rudanovic. Rudanovic and Becker wrapped up along the boards. Puck comes loose. Florida sends this up. Gunther there sends it right back into traffic in the corner. Puck comes out into the middle, and that puck is loose out in front, and save made Olivia Wilson. Face-off will be to the right side of Olivia. Face-off goes over against the boards. Kalachi there. Skates his puck up. Dumps his puck in. If it goes over the line, that's going to be an icing. Oh, icing waved off. Players close enough to it. Sent up along the boards to Muncy. Held in by Kalachi at the blue line. She fires that in. Save made. Rebound. Gets taken out over onto the side. Battle ensues at the face-off circle. At the hash mark, up at the point, snapped in, back towards the goal, goes back into the trapezoid, collected by de Guzman. De Guzman skates around on the near side. Getting attacked by Rochester, gets us up to Muncy. Muncy sends this out into the neutral zone, turns it over to Connie Botto. Botto sends this up. Rochester not able to hold that in the offensive end. Turned over. Megan Precourt passes this up to Muncy. Muncy at the blue line, back to Precourt. Precourt in, fancy move, shot, and a goal. I think that was Muncy from Precourt. Here's this puck. It comes in, and it gets centered by Muncy and scored by Precourt. 86 from 87. Time of the Florida Alliance game-tying goal, 12-12 of the first period. Oh, I hope I'm not doing... No, replay is over. So it's a 1-1 game with 2.5 minutes to go in the first period. Rochester behind the goal. Nora McBride battling for that puck. McBride sends this up for Tegan Coyne. Coyne not able to hold it. Puck goes in behind the net again. Botto going after it. Sends this puck over to the corner. Precourt there. Sends this behind the goal. Picked up by Report. Sent out Gunther. Fires this into the slot. And that gets turned over to Wozniak. Here comes Emma Wozniak. Nadia Wozniak. Sorry. Emma Kalachi's name is right above hers. Olivia Green trying to get that out for the Florida Alliance. Puck turned over. Wozniak sends this back to the point. Fired back into the slot. Turned over. Florida able to snap that around onto the near side. Florida returns this puck back behind the goal to the far corner. Going over to attack it is Rochester. Trying to pull this puck out. Stepping up with that puck is Becker. Becker centering pass. Dalin there. Not able to get her stick down on that puck. Daniela Report fires this behind the net on the far side. Chasing it down, Avery Whitney. Whitney sends this out to the middle. Goes to Dalle, back up to Becker. Becker turns, fires this in. Goes off the corner. Sliding up is Fanchulo. Fanchulo takes this puck back behind the net. He's got Gunther with her. Got Gunther's stick all wrapped up. Drops that puck back behind the net. And now grabbing it, Samantha Brown trying to fire this around. Now Report gets us out into the neutral zone. Collected by Whitney. Avery Whitney moving forward over the blue line. Nice move. Whitney shot. Oh, off the glove. Sails high. Centering pass attempted by Estelle Dallin. Puck went off the end of her stick as she realized there was nobody in the center slot. Tried holding it back, not able to. There's a nice open ice check. Clear attempted, stopped by the official. Even he likes to play hockey. This puck sent out into the neutral zone, got missed by everybody. That's going to be an icing. They could have had it. Two people could have touched that. They just missed it. We've got less than 30 seconds to go in this first period, and we are tied at 1 goal apiece. Precourt facing off against Evie Warner. Oh, no. At the end of 1 period of play, we are tied at 1 goal apiece. All right, here we are, second period. There's the faceoff, won by Rochester. Connie Botto takes that puck, moves up into the offensive zone, centering pass. Nobody there, goes all the way across the zone, picked up off the boards by the Florida Alliance. Florida tried passing it to herself off the boards, but did not lead herself. That's weird. She forgot she was moving. Coyne with this puck sends this all the way across on the far side. Evie Warner tried playing it up, not able to maintain control of that puck. Coyne regains it in the neutral zone. Coyne moving up. Teagan loses this puck, regains it at the side of the net, takes it back behind, gives it to Wozniak. Wozniak back to Coyne. Coyne back to Wozniak. Wozniak against the boards. Becker there. Little touch to help get that puck back over to Wozniak. Wozniak not able to keep that with her. It's taken away, picked off by Sydney Muncy. Muncy tries backhanding that puck in, goes wide of the net. Grabbed by Caitlin Becker. Becker sends this to the corner. Played by Rochester there, up along the boards. Coming out with it is Wozniak. Wozniak taken out. Puck makes its way to Coyne. Teagan, passes up to Jackson. Jackson not able to keep it. And Coyne holds that at the blue line. And I think that went in and out, or do we have too many players? Yep, too many players on the ice. That was a poor line change. Alexia Jackson going in for that one. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty. Too many players on the ice. Time of that minor penalty, 1:18. Penalty being served by number 73, Alexia Jackson. It's a Florida Alliance power play. Florida Alliance loses that puck, comes back behind their net, and they ice it. No, chasing that puck down and grabbing it, Sydney Muncy before it ices. Muncy there battling against McDonald, trying to go for that wraparound. Nothing doing. Muncy there tried centering that puck, couldn't get it by Nora McBride. McBride gets tripped, and this puck comes out into the neutral zone, and Muncy's going to go to the box for the trip. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 54 seconds. And then we'll have a power play for Rochester for 36 seconds. So it is a Florida Alliance penalty, number 87, Sydney Muncy, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 87, a minute 30 trip. Time of that minor penalty, 1:54. And we've got 4-on-4 hockey. Lots of open ice out there. This is what Gretzky loved. Almost an offsides there. Jordan Kimmel got lucky on that one. Turnover. Warner with that puck. Oh, Evie just loses it. Picked off her stick by Daniela Radonovich. Moved into the Florida offensive end, and there's another turnover. Emma Kalachi grabs this puck. Kalachi over to Teagan. Coyne sends this crisscrossing over for Evie. Evie brings this puck into the offensive end. Oh, just leaks out off the end of her stick. She's a little tired. She's going to go off for her change. And it is a Rochester Americans power play now. Coming out of the box and picking that puck up, Alexia Jackson. Jackson over the blue line in a backhand shot. There's the save. Rebound. It's loose, and that's held on to by Aviana Courtright. Watch this replay. Let's see if this picks up Alexia as she comes out of the box. It's right after she collects that puck. Serafina DiNicola. DiNicola trying to... Oh, that's Jackson. Trying to send that out. Not able to. Loose puck grab by Stella Gunther. Rochester with it. Pass back to the point for Becker. Becker, hard time catching it at the point. Puck loose in the middle. Little soft backhand shot by Searles. And nice save by the glove hand of Aviana Courtright. 11:20 to go in the second period. We are tied at 1 goal apiece. There's the faceoff. Wozniak moves it forward, tried grabbing it from around a girl, not able to. Coming out with this puck is Samantha Brown. Brown hits the blue line, loses control of that puck, taken away by Wozniak. Wozniak with this puck behind her own goal, trying to send this around on the far side. Florida overskates that puck, reaching back to grab it. Sydney Goodrich. Goodrich has that pressed up against the boards, waiting for help to come over. Help comes in the form of Wozniak. Wozniak passes this puck out into the middle for Whitney. Here comes Avery. Avery Whitney in, shot, save me by Aviana Courtright. It's a good transition. Look at that beauty of a pass from Wozniak. She comes in there, takes that shot. Unfortunately, goes right on net. But excellent, excellent play by Rochester. Tape-to-tape passes. Now we just got to finish with strong shots in places where the goalie isn't blocking. Face-off won by Florida Alliance. Sophia Morton with it in the corner. Gets that puck over to Megan Precourt. Precourt takes us around behind her net at the hash mark. Stopped by Tegan Coyne. Puck return back in deep. Hustling after it is Stella Gunther. Gunther gets wrapped up by Evie Warner. Now puck fired in by Botto, and that gets covered up by Aviana Courtright. Face off to the right side of Courtright. Searles wins this draw, tries pushing this over to Dan-Dalin, but Precourt grabs it and sends it behind for Morton. Morton fires this around to Muncie. Muncie can't get it out. Held in at the point by Kalachi. She sends this in deep. Dan-Dalin going into the corner, trying to get some work done. Dan-Dalin had a piece of that puck. Searles trying to send it forward. Dan-Dalin gets that shot on goal, covered up by Aviana Courtright. Have fresh legs for everybody except for Sophia Morton for Florida Alliance. She stays out there. Or is that a Vigny? I can't tell. 87. That is, Sydney Muncie staying out there. That was completely wrong. Wozniak in for the faceoff for Rochester, not able to win it. Puck taken away by Addison Amsbury, sent around, snapped out for Precourt. Precourt in the neutral zone for Florida, gets that puck around Fanchulo, and driven back behind the red line, unable to take that shot. Puck picked up by Evie Warner. Warner passes it out for Tegan Coyne. Coyne couldn't keep that pass, but she's able to keep that puck and brings this over into the offensive end. Gets sent around behind the net. Lauren Guzman for Florida loses that puck, goes back behind the net. Amsbury with it now. Here comes Amsbury for Florida Alliance, sends this into the neutral zone. Becker grabs it for Rochester. Loses that puck. Avery Whitney not able to keep it. Samantha Brown for Florida takes that puck back into the corner. Brown looking for somebody to pass to, sends this back out to the point. From the point, Florida looking, has to send that puck back into the corner. Battle for that puck in the corner, poked at by Becker. Lodges that free. Radonovich sends this back behind the goal. Rochester with it. Caitlin Becker. Becker, short pass, sends this behind her teammate. Who did she send it behind? I think that was Jackson. Sent it behind Jackson. Alexia not able to catch it. Here comes Whitney with this puck over the center line, hits the blue line, dumps that puck in, goes after the chase, gets that puck before Morton, sends this around over to the corner. Nobody there except Jordan Kimmel for Florida. Kimmel can't keep it, sends his puck towards the middle. Stella Gunther able to get that out through the neutral zone, being chased down by Nora McBride. McBride goes back, grabs that puck in her own face-off circle, loses it back behind the net. That looks like Sydney Muncie back there. Puck comes out for Dina Cola. Dina denied. I'm sorry, no, that's McDonald. Sienna McDonald going back after it. So Florida Lions player loses her edge, goes skates first into the boards. And that puck able to get out into the neutral zone. And here comes Searles over the blue line. Drop pass for Dina legs of Sophia Morton. I was trying to use Sophia as a... Here it is, Evie right there, sliding around. It's weird. I don't know why I'm having problems. I had to read. Peyton Baldwin sends that puck back behind the goal. Puck goes across. We got a Rochester American on the ground. Becker got taken out. All right, I had to switch to my phone coverage. Fanchulo fires that around back behind her goal. Off the boards, out into the neutral zone. Nora McBride bringing. I'm sorry, is that McBride? No, that's Jackson. Couple more games, and I'll be able to tell these girls just by the way they skate. That's not now, though. Oh, even my phone's getting bad reception in here. Oh, boy. Florida. Oh, tried taking that shot. Great job by Avery Whitney picking that puck off of her stick. And that eventually gets covered up by Wilson. There's a shot. Oh, no goal. Battle ensues, and that gets knocked free. I don't know if it was covered up, but the official lost sight of it. Let's see if we're able to see that shot. There it is from the corner. Oh, it went crossbar, post, and back out again. So that was, what a shot. So close. That puck gets dumped back into the Rochester end of the ice. Under 5 minutes to go in this period. Dan-Dalin trying to pull that puck away to get it out. Gets knocked back in deep. Rochester pass out for DiNicola. DiNicola able to get that out into the neutral zone. Gets turned back in by DeGuzman. McBride picks this up in the corner. McBride passes up to Dalin. Dalin gets this to DiNicola. DiNicola in the neutral zone. She got one on her tail, two on her tail, one in front. Loses that puck. Gets knocked free in the neutral zone. Coming back the other way is Precourt. Precourt with the pass returns to her. Back the other way. Oh, and it gets missed. Boy, they set that up nice. They had everybody moving away. That would have been a swell shot. Said it's a full change for the Rochester offensive line. DeGuzman back in with that puck. DeGuzman wants to try that again. Wozniak not. Oh, there's a shot and a save. Rebound cleared out by Rochester, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing. Bring this face-off back down by Olivia Wilson. Shout out to my sponsors. Here they are. These people help me. These businesses help me keep my equipment current so I'm able to add these features like the goalie cameras, like the instant replay, updating my cameras and my tripods when they break. Please solicit these businesses. And there's another save by Olivia Wilson. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So I appreciate them, and I hope you do as well. Stop in any one of those businesses and let them know that the Dan-Dalin sent you. Morton fires this puck into the corner. Chased down by Kalachi. Kalachi's trying to clear this puck out, and out it goes. There's Evie Warner with it. Pass over. Shot. Save me. Aviana Courtright. It was a great offensive opportunity for Rochester. Good save by Courtright. They tried to go 5-hole on her, but she shut it down. There's a face-off. Quick drop by the official. Picked up by Addison Amsbury, sent all the way around. Here comes the Florida Alliance. Wow, where did this team come from? It's the best puck movement they had all day. Shot on net, save made by Wilson. recovered by Rochester, sent across. That got touched by Alexi Jackson. But now it's taken away by Addison Amsbury. Amsbury into the corner. Puck comes up along the boards. Picked out. Florida trying to pull this puck out. That is Emmy Avigny with it. Avigny at the blue line. Dumps this puck in. Chased down by Nora McBride. McBride checks over his shoulder to see where her teammates are. Pass it towards him. Oh, that's an intercepted pass. Coming in, there's a shot. Save made. Wilson. Rebound. Goes back behind the red line over towards the corner, just outside of the trapezoid. And now the puck comes free, goes over to the corner. Over to play on that puck, Alexia Jackson pulls this puck out, sends this all the way across for Whitney. Whitney not able to get to it. De Guzman picks this puck up, fires it over for Addison Amsbury. Amsbury sends it up, but it goes right to Nora McBride. McBride turns this back into the neutral zone, and it finds its way on the blade of Whitney's stick. She fires that in, blocker save, Aviana Courtright. Rebound picked up by Florida. Sent out Searles, grabs this in the neutral zone, tries passing this over for Becker. Becker not able to return the favor. Puck goes back, though, into the Florida end of the ice. Searles going after it. De Guzman sends this off the boards. At the point, picked up by Becker. Becker leaning on her backhand. Can't get that shot off. Goes back behind the net. Gets that out into the slot, cleared away by Florida. Becker at the corner. Coming over to help out, Tegan Coyne. Oh, that's not Tegan, that's Searles. Searles gets this to Goodrich. Goodrich takes this to the corner, now behind the goal at the trapezoid. Looking, curling around, turns back, goes the other way. Centering pass, and it gets deflected off Dina Kolasnik. It's a goal! It's a goal! Time of that Rochester goal, 14:02. Goal scored by number 27, Serafina DiNicola. And I forgot who I said assisted it. It's an even strength goal for Rochester. And with less than a minute to go in the second period, they take a 1-0 lead. Here's Florida Alliance with that puck, trying to pull that puck out, turned back by Botto. Coyne there. Morton takes it away, though. Morton curling around. Coyne all over her. Botto holds that puck at the blue line. Here goes Botto moving forward with it. Centering pass gets picked off by Florida Alliance player. Kalachi recovers this for Rochester in the neutral zone. She serpentines her way back out, and that's an offsides as Precourt drives that puck in. Not even giving Emma Avigny an opportunity to clear the zone. Let's take a look at that instant replay goal. There it is. I hit that save button just a little too late. So I think I hit it twice, and I can only play back the most recent one right now. I'll put together a highlight reel of the weekend, and that will be on it, I assure you. Wozniak dumps that puck in 5 seconds ago. Tried centering to get one last shot on goal. Not happening. There it is in the middle. Oh, and Evie not able to get her stick on it, and that's going to end the second period. At the end of 2 periods of play, it's the Rochester Junior Americans 2 and the Florida Alliance 1. And we'll be back. Check out these super cool sponsors. All right, here we are. Third and final period is underway. Florida Alliance, the visiting team in blues, going from right to left. Rochester Junior Americans, the home team in white, going from left to right. Pre-court for Florida Alliance with this puck, sends this back behind the goal, makes its way to Lauren de Guzman. De Guzman tries sending this out, hits Sydney Muncie. She turns around, has to catch this behind her. Muncie moving forward, stopped by Colaci. Puck goes back behind the Rochester net, sent up along the boards. Brought out into the neutral zone. Evie Warner with it. Warner at the blue line, dumps his puck in. She's going to go off for a change while Addison Amsbury chases that puck down for Florida. Not able to get it out. Puck held in momentarily by Jackson. And now driven all the way into the corner. That moment has become much longer. Puck sent around near side. At the point, Whitney holds that in, sends that in deep. Amsbury for Florida sends this behind the net for de Guzman. De Guzman picks this up, pressed up against the boards by Whitney. Puck comes out into the middle. Shot gets blocked. Chasing that puck down is Caitlin Becker. Becker fires it, gets deflected, goes back behind the net. Sent around. Fanchulo tried sneaking this around on the right side. Puck comes out, punched back behind by Florida. Rochester regaining control in the corner. Jackson spinning around. Ooh, just loses it now. Puck tried to get cleared out, not able to. Rochester holding it. Cyril's shot fired. I think that got blocked. Goes over to the side. Addison Amsbury able to clear this puck out into the neutral zone. She's got to go off for a change soon. Look at how winded that poor girl is. She's been out there this whole period so far. Cyril's moving forward. Cyril's pushed down to the ice by Samantha Brown. Cyril's slow to get up, but up she is. Puck is loose. Cyril's knocks this free. Nora McBride, shot low, goes off the leg of Muncie, fires all the way over to the far side. Goodrich picks this up. Goodrich skating back in deep, pressed up against the official by Addison Amsbury. I think that's Samantha Brown who sends this puck out. Gets turned over. Rochester with it now. Sydney Goodrich picks this puck up. Goodrich coming around on the near side. Sends that off the glass into the offensive end. Sophia Morton's going to go down after it. And Goodrich battling against her. Morton sends this over to the corner. Gets wrapped up. Wozniak sends this out to the point. McBride sends this into the slot. Goodrich with it. Trying to get it up to Woz. Not able to send that pass as it gets intercepted by Jordan Kimmel. Kimmel sends this into the neutral zone. Gets denied by Rochester, but collected by Morton in her zone. Passes back up into the neutral zone. Samantha Brown has it. Brown takes this puck in. She falls down. Ice is slippery. Makes you fall. Kimmel, shot, glove save, Olivia Wilson. That was great progressive play for Florida, doing a great job of moving that puck and staying with it. One zone at a time. Face off one by Rochester. Here comes Evie Warner. Warner coming in. She gets taken out as that shot goes off. Save made, and we're going to get a hooking penalty against Florida. So Florida Alliance penalty number 11, Stella Gunther, 1 minute 30-second minor for hooking. Number 11, a minute 30 hook. Time of the minor penalty, 3:28. And it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Faceoff comes back. Nora McBride passes over to Sienna McDonald. McDonald fires this in. A stick save by Courtright. Puck goes to the corner. Tegan Coyne picks it up, sends this back out to the point. Crisscross over Wozniak. What an assist by Woz. These girls are so humble. You can't tell who scored by the celebratory line. Comes across. There it is over there. And I still can't see who scored. Well, it took 28 seconds for that power play goal. Rochester Junior Americans power play goal scored by somebody, assisted by number 10, Nadia Wozniak. Time of that power play goal, 3:48, and Rochester leads by a score of 3-1. Face off to the right side of Aviana Court right, one by Rochester, comes back to the point. Caitlin Becker with it, skates his puck up at the hash mark. She gets turned back, holding for her at the point with Searles, not able to keep that in long enough. But recovering back to pick that puck up is Fanchulo, and Olivia takes that behind her net. Stops short as Precourt comes into attack. Passes this puck up for Whitney. Whitney not able to get that puck out, playing her defensive position. Oh, Caitlin Becker. Becker gets us out to Estelle Dallin. Dallin trying to skate this puck wide, not able to get it wide enough. It gets poked away by Amsbury. Muncie, cross pass, gets picked off. Stolen, held in, though, by de Guzman. De Guzman moving forward. She gets wrapped up by Emma Colaci. From the point, fired in. That ricochets. Save made by Olivia Wilson. Rochester sends this puck back behind the goal on the far side. Grabbed by Whitney. Whitney passes this puck out to Jackson. Alexia Jackson takes us into the offensive end, loses that puck to Addison Amsbury. Chases it down, though, and regains control. And that's going to be a slash on Lexi Jackson. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 73, Alexia Jackson. 1 minute 30-second minor for slashing. Number 73, 1 minute 30 seconds slash. Time of the minor penalty, 5:11. And it's a Florida Atlantic power play. Coming out with the puck, though, here's Evie Warner. She gets stopped at the center line, tries to dump it in, not able to. Nora McBride fires this forward, gets deflected a little bit, and collected by Sophia Morton. Morton fires this into the neutral zone, gets slowed down by the official, turned back, Tegan Coyne dumps his puck back in. Stella Gunther grabs this puck. Stella hits the trapezoid, drops this behind her for Sophia. Sophia tries sending this up along the boards. Nice pass right to Olivia Green, and Olivia gets tripped, and that's going to be a two-player advantage for Florida. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 3, Caitlin Becker, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Number 3, a minute 30 trip. Time of the minor penalty, 5:46, and it's a 55-second 5-on-3 for Florida. Wozniak, the hard way, gets that puck out into the neutral zone. She wanted to ice it, but never able to. Precourt with this puck. Pass it behind her for Muncie. Muncie takes us into the offensive end. Nice toe drag. Nice recovery by Colaci to send that puck against the boards back behind the goal. Puck comes out. Wozniak with it. Serpentining. Sends his puck up off the boards. De Guzman grabs it. Wozniak there, though, putting on the pressure, coming over to pick that puck up. Samantha Brown. Samantha Brown into the offensive end. Centering pass. 1T miss. Wide left. Sydney Muncie recovering that puck for Florida. Megan Precourt. Precourt, top of the slot shot. Oh, kick save. Olivia Wilson. What a play. Last second, lunging that leg out, getting that edge of that pad onto that puck to send it to the safety of the boards. Rochester not able to clear that puck out. Now they are. It's a one-player advantage. 24 seconds to go in the player advantage, and that's an offsides as Sydney Muncie was over the blue line when Emma Avigny crossed over with the puck. Looks like we're going to have to face off all the way back here. 8:04 to go in this period. 21 seconds in the player advantage for Florida Alliance. Face-off won by Rochester. Tegan Coyne leaning on that puck, trying to get a shot off, not able to. Nice stick check there by Evie Warner. Puck goes over against the boards, poked forward by Coyne. Almost goes down. Pass, back out. There's a shot. Glove save of Aviana Portright. Let's go back. I want to show you this kick save by Olivia Wilson. This puck came sent out or brought out center point, and right there, last second, just lunges that foot out. If I did that, it would take me a month to get up. Face-off won by Florida Alliance. Sophia Morton going back behind her goal, sends that puck around, grabbed by Rochester, shot, save me, Aviana Courtright. 7:35 to go in this game. 3-1 lead for Rochester. Face off to the right side of Courtright. Comes back out. Finchulo with it. Puck is just slowly drifting its way through the slot. Now knocked over to the side. Daniela Rudanovich picks his puck up, goes behind her goal, brings us up on the near side, trying to drive this out. Gets it by Fanchulo up to Brown. Brown skating up with this puck. Centering pass, and Rudanovich couldn't continue it on. Puck gets turned over. Here comes Caitlin Becker. Becker passes puck over and comes out with Peyton Baldwin. And that puck gets knocked out of play. We'll have a face-off. I think it's center ice. Or maybe over there. Nope, center ice. I was right. 7 minutes to go in this game. Rochester leads 3-1. We've got Wozniak at center. Warner on right. Coyne on left wing. Defense for Rochester, we have Colaci and Botto. Face-off won by Florida. De Guzman sends this across, grabbed by Colaci, tries snapping this forward. Amsbury brings this puck over the blue line with her, takes that shot, save made, Olivia Wilson. 6:45 to go. Face-off. One picked up by Evie Warner. Warner skating out into the neutral zone, hits the center line, able to dump that puck in, going in after it, Tegan Coyne. She can't get to it. Florida rips this all the way around onto the far side. Florida trying to come out with it. Evie goes down. Coyne almost held that. And that was almost a big turnover. Sydney Muncie really wreaking havoc up there. Puck gets passed back out. Warner with it. Evie over the blue line. Evie trying to get that shot off. There's a shot. Save made. Rebound. Puck is loose. Center point. Fanchulo trying to drive forward. Can't bring it through. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone. Slapped out by Precourt. Turned back by Rochester. Wozniak at the blue line. Not able to gain control of that puck. Stepping in, though, is Fanchulo. I'm sorry, not Fanchulo. That's Whitney with it. Fired that puck. Misses that goal. Puck is out here in the neutral zone. Now it gets dumped back into the Florida end of the ice. Florida with this puck. Dalin covering her. Puck gets sent into the corner. Fanchulo stepping up to get it. Fanchulo steps down. She falls down. On the ice she goes. Now she gets up. Dalin. Oh, Dalin goes down. Dalin's up. Estella with that puck goes back into the trapezoid, tries to sneak that out into the slot. It gets stopped by Florida. De Guzman with it, sends his puck up into the neutral zone. Fanchulo there. Fanchulo, she looked over, but still didn't slow down enough, and Searles was in the zone. That's an offsides with 5:11 to go in this game. Rochester Junior Americans lead by a score of 3-1. Face-off won by Rochester. Lexi Jackson driving that puck in, chasing after it into the corner. Coming in and helped out is Baldwin. Peyton trying to poke at that puck from the ice. Lexi getting it over to Peyton. Peyton I think she tried passing that back, may have gotten some help from a Florida Alliance player. Comes out into the neutral zone. Pass back up for Jackson. Jackson. Shot gets deflected. Oh, second attempt goes into the corner as she goes down. Baldwin passes this out for Gina Cola. Now at the corner, Daniela Rapport. Yeah, I think. Kalachi with it. Kalachi saps this off the boards for herself. Goes down, chases after it, passes it out for Dina Cola. Dina Cola turns, shot tipped down in front. It almost goes in. Wow. What a crazy bounce. Kalachi from the blue line. Fires this. Hits Dina Cola in the back. She fires this. This goes wide left. Collected by Rochester. Wozniak centering pass. Grabbed by Botto. Botto sends this off the boards towards the corner. Botto chasing in after it. Gets that puck over to Wozniak. Puck comes back out. Olivia Green can't clear it. Wozniak tried passing it. It gets stolen by Samantha Ground. She snaps this back behind her goal. Up on the near side. Battle for this puck along the boards. Comes out into the neutral zone. Kalachi's got to hold on to it while her team checks up onside. Puck gets passed up to Wozniak. Wozniak dumps in. Defense changes for Rochester. In it deep. Evie Warner poking at that puck with Wozniak. Warner coming around. Pass out in front. Shot. Save. Rebound. Goes over to the corner. Coyne sweeping at it. Gets it to Waz. Waz takes this over to the corner. Passes back up for Nora McBride. McBride centering pass. Cleared. McDonald shot high. Dropped down. Picked up by Coyne. Coyne out in low. Jackson shot. Save. Rebound. Oh, that gets deflected. Goes out to the far boards. Rochester doing everything they can, trying to get another insurance goal. Florida Alliance coming up huge. They're just going to ice that puck, and they will happily take the breather. 2:46 to go in this game. Rochester leads by a score of 3-1. And boy, were they trying to tack on a couple of extra goals there. So many opportunities. Face-off won by Searles. Into the corner, Goodrich with that puck. Goodrich comes out with it, gets his puck over to Searles. Searles, loses it at the face-off dot. And coming out with this puck is Florida Alliance. That's Precourt. Precourt going in, trying to use some speed. And it's a goal. Megan Precourt, I do believe. Yep. Coast to coast on that one. And Florida Alliance narrows the lead to 1. Florida Alliance goal scored by number 86, Megan Precourt. Unassisted, number 86, unassisted. Time of the Florida Alliance goal, 12:34. And the score now is Rochester 3, Florida 2. There's 2:09 to go in this game. Centering pass missed. Kalachi takes his puck at the center point, sends this into the corner. Only one over there, Lauren de Guzman for Florida. Tries to get it out. Can't. Whitney snaps at that puck, drops down. De Guzman picks it up in front of her goal. De Guzman trying to skate with this puck out into the neutral zone, and does. Whitney gets a piece of it, turns it back. Rochester trying to bring this back into the offensive end. Ansberry passes off to her defensive pair. Turned over in the neutral zone. Rochester sending this back in. Centering pass. There's a shot. Save made. Rebound comes out into the slot. Baldwin with it at her feet. Couldn't get that shot off. Now it comes back. Baldwin there off her backhand. Centering pass attempted. Gets deflected. Goes back behind the goal. Peyton Baldwin. Right spot, right time. Doing everything she can. Here comes the Florida Alliance coming out with this puck. Puck gets sent all the way down to the Rochester end. Grabbed by Whitney, I think. 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. Puck goes into the corner. Sent up off the glass by Wozniak. And this is going to be a penalty against Rochester. It's a cross check on Nora McBride. Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 13, 1 minute 30-second minor for cross-checking. Number 13, 1 minute 30 seconds cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 14:12, and it's a Florida Alliance power play for the remainder of the game. 47.5 seconds to go. There's a face-off. Rochester wins, sends his puck back behind their goal, around on the far side. Rochester trying to get it out, can't. American Precourt with it, centering pass, nobody there. Comes off the boards, Amesbury with it. Amesbury sends this out to the center point. Sophia Morton there, fires this in, jumping up, Olivia Wilson, off her glove. Puck is loose on the side of the net. Now it's back behind the net. Look at those girls going after it. Now it goes over into the corner. Centering pass attempted. Not happening. Wozniak trying to get that out. Held in by Morton. Now with this puck. Empty net. And it's going to be wide for an icing. It should be an icing. Wow, that's fortunate for Rochester. And that's going to do it. That's going to end the game. That should have been an icing call, I really think. But anyway, this one ends in a 3-2 victory for the Rochester Junior Americans as they win their first game of the Premier Ice Prospects Labor Day Girls Fest here at Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's see, if I were to pick players of the game, I would have to say my third player of the game would be number 20, Sienna McDonald. She got the opening goal. Number 10, Nadia Wozniak. She got the game-winning goal, or what would end up being the game winner. And then, of course, number 32, the goaltender, Olivia Wilson, coming up big back there in the net. So from the Ice Castle in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, this one is a 3-2 victory for the Rochester Junior Americans over Florida Alliance. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.